And we should be going.
It says it's streaming live.
Yeah, got it. Got it.
There we are. Yay.
Yay! Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Good morning.
We are working. We're here to have
Are
another
you ready?
Yes, yes. We have all kinds of refreshments. Hopefully, you do too. Thank you for joining us for our sixth stamping staycation. That's a hard one to say. Sixth.
Six.
A little alliteration going on there.
Yeah. If you're coming back, we really appreciate your support and thank you for joining us. And welcome to all the newcomers as well. We're happy to have you here. Because today is our day of presenting for you, we're not going to take a lot of time this morning to rehash what we did last night. It is on the Facebook group and you can watch it at your convenience. And you will get a link to that in your final wrap-up documentation after the event as well. A couple things I do want to bring to your attention though. If you're watching on an iPad using the iPad app, you may have hesitation happening. Recently, we've noticed that with Facebook, and there's nothing we can do about it on our end. We understand that most of the comments still do come through. You can see them. And hopefully that keeps working. And sometimes it works to close out the app, go back in, but best option is to actually sign on with a browser on your iPad. And I know that's not an easy thing to do when you're used to using the app. But just give it a try, or perhaps try a phone or a computer if you can't get the iPad to work. So keep in touch. Let us know how that's going. I want
Marilyn,
to.
if we could just maybe say a browser is, if you have an iPad, it would be Safari, or an Android, it would be Chrome or something like that, or Chrome if you're also on an iPad. You have to go in there and you have to go to Facebook. So just like you're typing in Stampin' Up or whatever, type in Facebook, and then you'll need to log into Facebook there. So it yes, definitely is a few more steps, but it gets rid of that glitchiness. So it could be an option for you.
Yeah, which is what, that's okay. Thank you. Yeah, no, that is what we have found in the last week or so in our testing and whatever. So hopefully that helps. Thank you so much for everybody that joined last night and commented. There were 460 comments on that post that we did. So we're excited to have you join with us. So today, starting at 9:15, Joanne is going to start with In a Twist for us, and every hour on the hour after that, we will be starting with a new presentation. In between those, we will have tip videos posted for you. After our presentations, we will also be posting a link to the PDF, which includes the clean video of our presentation, as well as the tip video on those PDFs. And those again will be something that you will get in the final wrap up that we send to you. Secret stamping. I always want to call it Secret Sisters because we're all sisters, but Secret stamping. Lillian will be starting that at 12:15 right after lunch. And it's a great time to stamp along with us if you want to. Clue 1 has already been posted, listing all the supplies you will need. And I have attached it to the top of the group post, so hopefully it's right there for you. Carmen, as you can see her name on our screen, she is with us, and I really want to thank her again for being our moderator. It is a great help for us when we do these types of things. Thanks for playing the Scramble game last night. We had a lot of fun with that as well. And our winners for the random draws that we did for door prizes and challenge prizes have been put in a graphic, and they will be posted as well, that you can see them.
And we'll also, sorry, Marilyn, we'll also announce that at the end of each of our presentations. That's the plan. Now,
if
when
we
we started doing this, every one of us forgot. So if we forget the next person, yeah, we'll do it. So we're going to try and do that too. And we're also going to give you a little, not really a sneak peek, but at least let you know what the title is of the next presentation so that you have an idea what's coming up.
Yes.
If we remember.
Yeah. And on those prizes, again, if you see your name there, please reach out to one of us and let us know your mailing address, because we do have something to send to you. Okay, that's all I have on my list, ladies. Anything that I missed or anything that you want to add?
Did we have a recap on all of the questions from last night or not? That's okay.
I did do a recap of them. I'm not going to read them all because there's probably 15 or 20 in each of them. I'll give you a highlight of them though. Favorite color to use during these months and why? Not a lot of whys put in there, but favorite colors went from yellow, pink, yellow is happy, purple because I love purple. I like that one. Melon Mambo, somebody got right into the Stampin' Up names. Green, red, pink, purple, yellow and purple, greens, daffodil yellow, the color of sunshine. I like that too. Purple because it's nice and bright, makes me feel happy. Cheerful colors, pool party, all blues, yellows, purples. Spring colors and pinks, greens, great spring colors. So lots of spring colors happening there.
I didn't hear one brown.
No, there was no
No brown.
browns. There was
We're
no
done with browns.
no black, no white.
Nope.
I think we're starved for color right now.
I think so.
Not a lot of blues, which would have been my pick, of course. And then number 2 was, what's your all-time favorite stamp greeting to be used on a card, and if Stampin' Up, what set? I didn't see anything that named a set. All-time favorite was definitely Happy Birthday. Merry Christmas was one. Thank you. Thinking of you. Hope this card makes you smile. Use Happy Birthday and love all the different ones available, which is true. There's lots of great ones out there now. So not much else in that. And again, all the way from A to R, they're alphabetical in the numbers there. And what time of day do you like to craft in? And this was all over the board as well. I didn't see any midnights, but there's morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, anytime, about 9-ish, during the day on the weekend, daytime, morning, evening, morning, anytime. Now that I'm retired, I like to paper craft in the mornings, evenings, and whenever I can. So thank you again for taking part and sharing those ideas with us. So I didn't look.
Thank you.
I presumed one of you looked to make sure that everything was going good. Yeah, I see.
Oh, yeah, we're in there.
Yeah, I see it in some comments. So great. Okay, so we have about, 5 minutes?
Yeah, about 5 minutes. I'll get started with our first presentation at 9:15, and it's called In a Twist, and it is a fun fold card and quite a different card. So, but it's really easy, but it looks a lot more intricate. So do we have any questions from anybody about what's going to be happening or anything like that? I know we had a question last night about whether we would be coming to you like we are right now for our presentations, and no, we won't. We'll be doing it just like we do a regular Facebook Live. So you will just see whoever the presenter is, and then our tabletop work table, I don't know,
Workspace.
You know what you know, our workspace, yes.
Yeah.
So that's what you'll see, just so you'll only have the one view to look at.
Yeah. So Carmen says no questions, so we're all good to go.
Okay.
I am
Can't
going
wait.
to stop the Facebook Live. See you guys in a few minutes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.